are going to be the voices in my head. You each get to play your own personality. You choose what your personality is and what your goal is. Write that down somewhere, anywhere you want on your sheet, in your bio and info, just in a separate paragraph somewhere.
I was thinking that bio and info, so we could all see it. I don't know if anyone cares if we could all see each other's.
Usually, you want to keep your goals hidden because
That
you
makes
don't want
sense.
to this is a quasi-competitive game, so you don't
Mm-hmm.
want you don't want to accidentally set people up to complete their own goals.
Like, weirdly enough, the one time I actually played it, me and the other players, and I actually was the voice that convinced the other voices to help me complete my plan.
That is so meta. Anyway,
They all agreed to help me try and take over France.
now is it just one goal or are there like tiered goals?
Um, man, yes.
Okay, hang on, let me double check something.
Do you have to tell you what the goals are? Or...
Yes.
Okay, let me.
What options do we have here? I mean, I was thinking of like silly game-related stuff. Like maybe one voice is trying to put the badger in Artemis's pants. Another voice is trying to steal money or some shit for the
Well,
shits
that's
and
the fun,
giggles.
is you get to literally do anything you want. That's why I was thinking we should not limit it to in the game.
Sure. I mean,
Because, like, we're going to go a little meta and beyond it with it, because I'm not even familiar enough with any of the places in the game to run such a scenario.
that's fair. I mean, we could just do typical Red Larch Day. Maybe.
Sure, I'd have to look up a map of Red Larch again. It's been like a year since we've been in Red Larch, to be honest.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay, here we go. So they're called obsessions. Obsessions come in 3 grades. Level 1 include
Oh,
things
yeah,
like
that's right.
picking out on candy. Level 2 is more difficult and risky, like dressing up in women's clothing and hitting on strangers. And level 3, nearly impossible to accomplish, like blowing up buildings
Or taking over France.
or taking over France. I've had like start my own cooking special, and I've also had improve your credit score by any means necessary. So things like that.
Yes, as if you're going to seriously compete with other voices, you should probably keep your goals a secret. But not from me, because I'm the one who has to facilitate or hinder. I don't even know. Shit, I know I don't know. I'm so lost in this. So, John is supposed to be a totally insane man in Minneapolis.
John Arrows?
Sure.
I mean, I'm down for either version. I'm down for the
Yeah.
like POTA
whatever,
version. I'm down for real
whatever
life
you
version.
want to do, Sam.
Exactly.
Don't know. Either way, I'm not. I will pull shit out of my ass either way. Which would you guys prefer?
I almost think we should do real life just because. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not...
Would it be easier? I don't know.
I think so.
I feel like it'd be easier.
Working it into the game would be a little weird.
Yeah, you'd have to do. Yeah.
Obviously, it'd be non-canonical, but yeah.
And
Obviously.
I feel like then it would be like you have to pick skills based on D&D skills. I thought about this and it was really weird.
But it would.
Well, here we
funny.
go.
Oh yeah, there's the one-page version of it. So basically, yeah, you each pick 3 different goals, an easy one, a medium one, and a hard one. And then after you pick those, you get to pick your skills. Start with 2. We're not going to worry about willpower, about any of that fancy shit. Well, no, actually, willpower is important because that's the tokens. I forgot.
Mhm.
But we're not starting with 7+. We'll start with 5. So basically, each round you guys will bid your willpower. You start with 5, and whoever wins pays that amount to take control for the turn. And then each round you get one more back. Okay, so basically, think up a personality you want to be who has a set of goals, and then list those out.
Okay.
Got it.
Anybody you want, anything you want.
I know what I'm
just
doing.
A personality who has an easy, a medium, and a hard goal.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like he's
I
going
got
to
it.
get
So
a
you said
mask
easy,
or
medium,
something.
and hard. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yeah. So easy would be something that anybody could simply do any day. Something medium would be something that might not be difficult, but would be maybe strange or something. And then your third should be something that is basically near impossible.
Near impossible?
You know, like taking over a country, blowing up a building, taking over a company, something that you should
Is
be
this
able
real
to
life?
do. Yes.
Yes. Modern day.
We're not going to go into the setting of D&D because it would make it a lot more confusing.
Okay, so I've got my obsessions and my personality. Now I need to pick skills.
Yes.
Wait, I'm supposed to be assessed with something?
You can put your
3 things.
Oh, that's the goals. The obsession is the goals.
Yeah, your
goal
obsession
slash
is your
obsession.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
I still think they should be PM to me, maybe, like the goals and your skills.
Do I? Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Okay, I'll PM it
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so once we have our obsessions, personality, and 2 skills, we send those to you, or is there another?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's really it.
DMing you now.
Like it's just that, like, and then your obsessions, your skills, and you each start out. We'll go with 5 willpower.
Trying to think.
I'm not sure that would considered medium difficulty.
What do you think it would be?
Would that be
I
impossible?
don't know. That it's weird.
Do you think that'd be hard?
Again, I have no idea.
I don't either.
So we'll just say, fuck it, it's medium, man. Because if you're making that medium, I want to see what near impossible is.
How's mine looking? Oh, they all the correct difficulty level?
Sure.
Is mine right? Is it good?
You need, sure. This will be interesting when you guys switch from one to another.
I don't know how this is gonna work. So wait, we're not playing in D&D setting. We're playing in modern times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're playing in a
yes.
real world
In
based
New
setting.
York.
Listen, the one time I ran this for my nephews, they ended up in the desert about to be buried alive. So this can go to weird places very quickly.
Well, I mean, with my personality, it's going weird places immediately.
Okay. Don't worry, you all have very interesting goals.
How are mine, Sam?
Perfectly fine.
Excellent.
Which are the worst?
I can't think of anything this quickly, so.
Honestly,
Susan, I can like send you. I have like actually pre-made characters if you want like a list of things.
What's that, John?
That could help.
Or
I
Sam?
almost have the last
Jan?
one typed up.
Or Sam?
Okay.
Sam.
It's not one of you that looks bad. It's my ideas of what happens when you combine different goals together that makes it really weird and frightening.
Wait, you combining ideas together? I don't know how this works.
In the sense of where you guys might end up when one person takes over and another person loses control.
We'll have to see how that works.
So the way the game is played is you also need to do 2 skills. Yeah, you haven't done that yet, Ryan.
Oh, what skills do I pick? How does it work? What skills?
Whatever
like
you
D&D skills?
whatever you like. Don't think D&D skills. Think like driving a car, shooting a gun, whatever
Oh,
you
God,
want your
okay.
skills to be. Like
skills like marksmanship, expert driver, stuff like that.
you know what I mean?
Track,
Whatever like 2.
Field.
Yes.
Because basically the game is
okay.
played
And
with you guys betting your willpower. The winner takes control, loses said willpower. So we'll start with 5. Winner, say, first round bets 3. They go down to 2. Everyone else has 6 next round. And you then, as you take control, each time you want to do an action and we continue through the story, you roll a d6, I think it is. And then depending on if you have a skill or not in that, you have to roll a 3 or higher. So basically, if that in some way has something to do with one of your skills, a 3 or higher is a success. If it doesn't have anything to do with your skill,
so you want to make
you need a
general
6.
skills, really?
Yeah, general skills are better.
I will amend one of my skills.
That's fine.
Well, I'm gonna have one specific skill and one really general.
Sure.
Is that good?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And then another thing is you can spend willpower that you have in your bank to increase the odds on a roll. So if you do something that isn't a skill, you know what I mean, and you want to improve your odds of getting that 6, you can invest 3 willpower and make a 3 into a 6.
So, I mean, what do you think of my my stuff so far? Is it good? Is it?
Honestly, guys, I don't know. When you combine your powers and I read them back and forth, I get very like, this is gonna get weird. Because you also have very non-specific goals that when I look at them combined can go to weird places as well. And I really hope we don't end up there, but we'll see.
I think I'm taking us into a weird direction.
Trust me, once we're all sort of like together, you're gonna see how just fucking insane this is about to get. So. You said 2 skills, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna go for the 3 because that can get a little weird.
And you said 5 willpower.
Yeah, we're gonna start with 5 each.
Yeah.
How do we want to track that?
Class resources on your skills on your character sheet.
Okay.
That way you can just tick it up and down.
Hold on, I just need a second skill.
Don't worry, I'm still deciding on where to start this all out.
I'm testing some.
Okay.
Okay, I have a good idea of where to start this.
Okay, I have an idea. I got this.
Dude, look at the turtle on top. The turtle's a dick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, turtle. Oh.
I think everyone's ready then.
Yeah.
I think.
Sure.
So yeah, we'll start out with. So the scene starts out with everyone vying for control. Basically, we start with a bid. Who wants to bid first?
Do I have to spend points for that?
So you have 5 willpower to start out.
Okay.
First things first, is anyone willing to spend 1 willpower to take control?
I'm gonna spend 1.
Anyone willing to spend 2?
No.
What else do we use willpower for?
You
I
can
guess is
use
the
it to
question.
to improve the odds on a dice roll.
Does there
Okay.
do we ever get it back, or does it
Every time someone else vies for control, so whenever someone fails a roll, they lose control.
Okay.
And then everyone gains 1 willpower, including the person who just had control, and then you bet again for the next person to take control.
So it does regain, it's just
Yeah.
over time. Okay.
1 each round.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, right now, a bet of 1 is basically the safest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah.
So what if we
Anyone-
both bet 1? Then
No,
what
you have to then up. You have to go higher.
So is the first one to yell, I bet 1?
Basically, the first one is I'm gonna try and get it for free.
Hmm.
I mean, you can try and bet 2 if you want.
So no
Yes.
one's going for 2.
No, let's just roll with it.
Nah.
I just want to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
So you wake up, and John is a very normal person who works a normal 9 to 5 job. He's a banker in your normal third bank kind of. He's just a teller, and it seems to be the middle of a day, probably 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. That annoying woman who comes in every single day just to complain about something that probably wasn't a mistake the day before is the next up to the line. And as she's about to step forward, you take over.
Okay, so are there any coworkers around me, or is it just me and this?
There's a teller on each side of you waiting on a customer. You're just the one who has the next one approaching.
Okay, I am going to try to persuade her to buy me tickets to Washington D.C. Plane tickets.
Okay, roll a d6. That is not a success.
Damn.
So you look at her and go, "Buy me tickets to Washington, D.C." And she just looks at you and goes, "Excuse me?" And we instantly lose control.
So we all gain 1 willpower, right?
Yeah, everyone gains 1 willpower.
Okay.
And remember, you
I
can
will
use
bid.
willpower
I will bid 1.
to improve your odds. So, for example, if you bid 2 and it's a skill you have, you basically guarantee success. If you use 2 to up your roll number. Just as a heads up, you don't have to use it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, as we fade back out, so currently we have a bid of 1. Anyone willing to go to 2?
No.
No, still learning. Keep going.
Okay. Josh, we kick in with your eyes opening, and you feel a little groggy, and you look around and you realize you're sitting in the manager's office. As he's just sitting there and questioning you why you were asking a client of your bank to buy you a ticket to Washington, D.C.
All right, John. Listen, they're telling the manager wants answers. Okay. But we don't want to give him answers, okay, John? Here's the plan, John. See that pencil on the desk? Pick it up. Make it disappear. Use your sleight of hand magic, John. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, John. Don't you waste star.
Roll a d6.
Okay. That is one of my skills, so 3, I think, passes?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
So John kind of points to the clock to say that there's something wrong with the time. And as so, his right hand just slides up and picks up the pencil, and he goes back to talking to the boss. Now, the way I've understood it is you have basically direct control. So you're talking to the boss right now.
Okay.
You're not
Okay.
talking to John as much.
Okay, okay.
Mhm, mhm.
That case, okay, so we pocketed the pencil. Yeah, so now that I've stolen the pencil, I just sort of look at the boss. I'm just like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I quit. I quit. I'm done with this job. I'm done with this job. I'm done with you. You think I'm some sort of puppet? You could just dance? You make me dance? Well, you know what? I'm cutting the strings. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We're out of here right now. Come on, John. We're gonna go find some milk.
Well, that's a very unfortunate 2-week notice. And he looks
Fuck
at
the
you
2-week
like,
notice.
and this guy looks at you like he's worked with you for a while, and this seems kind of strange to you. But John seems to have gone off his medication as of recently.
Oh, now we're doing the Joker movie. Okay, let's keep going.
No.
And he just looks at you and goes, well, well, sad to see you go, but, how about you just take some time for yourself and, give me a call in a couple days if you're feeling better, and we'll talk about it then.
Gotcha. Come on, John. Let's get the fuck out of here.
And you walk out of this door.
Okay, so we're in the lobby. What do we see?
The crowd has died down a little, but that woman is still, that annoying customer is still standing over there, kind of bitching at one of the other customers about how you asked for a ticket to Washington, D.C.
Let's see. Any parents around? Any parents with kids or anything like that?
What the fuck's going?
Hold on, I'm just gonna roll a percentage to see how this goes. No.
No. Okay. Okay. We're headed out.
There is a pregnant woman though.
Pregnant woman, huh? Nah, we're gonna skip it. Keep going. Car. Get into the car. Finding a car. Yeah, let's find a car. Come on, John. Let's find a car. Let's find our car.
You go out to the parking lot and you pull out your keys and you start to hit the button to find your car. And it takes you a minute and you hear the ding ding. And you realize that you're parked in a spot that's a little tight and you're going to have some trouble getting in.
Okay, that's a problem. You know what? Let's find another car. Is there any sort of number one, are there any super irresponsible parents who've left their children in a car?
Fuck my own car.
What is with you and children? What's going on?
This is where this game gets so weird. I feel like the part of me that runs D&D feels like you need to make some kind of check.
I could, yeah, sure. If you want, I can roll a d6.
Hold on,
hold
on.
Okay.
Well, I say you'd find the car with a kid if it has one, and then therefore go on persuade the kid to let you into the car. I guess.
So you go looking around the crowd, and you don't find any abandoned cars with children in them. But you do find a woman in the ATM line who's pulling money out of her account, and she does seem to have a child, in the back seat who's watching some kind of screen, like video, iPad or something. You're not really sure what.
Okay, I'm going to approach that vehicle. I'm going to approach the kid. I'm going to try and like show him some card tricks to try and get his attention. Sleight of hand magic. Damn it.
Fuck.
As you walk up to the window, you go, "Hey kid, want to see a trick?" And the kid just stares in front of him at the screen, and you hear SpongeBob SquarePants. And as you hear that, it fades to black.
Damn SpongeBob.
Okay, so who would like to fight for control now?
We each get a point, I believe.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Susan, Ryan, y'all want a turn?
Yeah, me too. My turn. My turn.
Okay, Ryan, go. Ryan, go.
My turn.
Then use willpower.
I use willpower. 1.
So -1.
-1.
This is not the competitive nature of this game at all.
Oh, I want everyone.
I'm
to
waiting
get
for
one
the
turn before we start
opportunity,
fighting
okay?
over it.
This is a
Yeah,
queuing
trust me,
system.
it's gonna get crazy soon.
It will
got
get
plans.
crazy.
I don't want to just use the willpower to keep Ryan instead of him getting turns.
Yeah.
Let's have at least
So-
one.
Ryan, we fade back in, and we're at a grocery store, standing in line, about to pay for what looks like some kind of simple, pre-made kale salad, something from the bakery or deli, and some kind of just drink. We seem to only have gotten across the street from the bank that John works at.
Okay.
So
we're-
what would
so
you like
Ryan
to do?
goes-
You are standing in the checkout line of your local grocery store.
Who's checking out?
In front of you, there is an old woman with about 10 coupons,
Uh-huh.
and most of them are expired, but she keeps arguing with the cashier about accepting them.
Who's the cashier like?
The cashier is some young, probably high school girl or something. Just, some random...
Anybody in the line?
There's one person behind you, a black man on his cell phone talking very loudly about something that probably shouldn't be talked about in public.
Insurance.
I was thinking more about the growth on his penis, but yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes! Oh my god, where are we?
You are standing in the middle of the line for...
I look around the grocery store or whatever. Is there a lot of people around? How many people are around?
It seems to be like right around lunchtime, so there's a couple lines open and each one has a couple people in it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get up on the belt, where like you put on your food, and I'm gonna try to get up on top of that, and then I'm gonna yell, "Yes!" And I'm going to take off my pants.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for that, or does it just
I
happen?
think so.
So I have to roll?
I don't think it applies to either of your skills.
No, not really.
So if you'd like, you can roll a d6, but you can also throw some of your willpower in to improve your odds.
So what do I have to hit?
Since it is not a skill, a 6.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't happen.
So you jump up onto the counter, and you start to pull off your pants, and you fade to black.
Okay. I'll eventually hit that easy goal.
Take your pants off.
Yeah.
So who would like to vie for control?
I will.
I'll put in 2 willpower.
I'll put in 3.
I'll put in 4.
Go for it.
Wait, so
And
does that mean
so-
our willpower that we bet is gone?
No,
now?
the one you keep
No,
whatever
okay,
you
okay.
bet. Like
Yeah.
only
Okay,
the person who
Only that's the
wins.
highest. We'll use it
Yeah.
up. Okay. Makes sense.
Otherwise, that would get ridiculous.
Yes.
So Kyle, we fade back in as you were being thrown out of the store by two larger teenagers who just seem to be employees of the store, but they dragged you off the counter and are now dragging you out of the store.
Are there any other stores on the strip, or is this the only store?
There's a couple smaller, like laundromat, little restaurant typey thing.
What kind of restaurant?
A small Mexican restaurant.
I'm going in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the counter, and I'm gonna slam both hands on it. I need to buy as many bottles of hot sauce as this credit card will get me.
Okay, roll a d6.
And I'm going to pump two willpower into this.
Okay, so you basically guarantee success. We only
Yes.
got like 5 bottles, man. So
I'll take them in a bag.
we don't got no bags.
Ooh, I need a bag.
We can give you a styrofoam container.
That just might have to do.
He looks at you with like a weird face and goes, "Okay," and just hands you out a styrofoam container that is one of those kind that's clearly, one big section for the main dish and 2 little side parts. And he just holds it out to you open like he's already handed you the bottles.
Perfect. I got 5 bottles, right?
Yes.
Okay. I go ahead
So
and
one of them is like half empty.
I go to finish that bad boy off and drink it.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything for that, or?
No.
No.
Don't know.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna take. Does John have a phone?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna Uber. I'm gonna call an Uber, and I want to take me to the airport.
Okay. So right around the time the Uber comes in, you fade out and you lose control. Because if nothing exciting happens for 10 minutes or more, you lose control.
Ah.
Oh no, I have to roll a die,
Interesting.
sorry.
Alright, roll a die.
You lose control.
Yep. That's okay. Part 1 of the plan is complete.
So John is sitting on a bench waiting for the Uber to get here as he just kind of starts to drift off and falls asleep. And we go to the next person vying for control.
Okay, I shall bet 1 willpower for control.
Do we hear a 2? A 2?
2.
A 3? A 3?
Wait, where are we right now? We're in
I'm going for 3.
an Uber?
Right now you're sitting on a bench,
4.
but that was the last thing. That was when he fell asleep.
Dang it.
We're up to 4. Sounds like a 4 is gonna win.
Yep.
Okay. So the
you
Uber
wake
shows up?
Yeah, you wake up and there's a car honking as that wakes you up, and you look and there's a car parked in front of you that's honking, going, "Hey, I'm your ride. I'm here."
I rush over. I open up the passenger side door. I sit down. City Zoo. Go now. Let's go. Come on.
Damn it, no.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Sure. What about your package? And he points to the styrofoam container on the bench.
Fuck it. Let's go.
That's
Floor,
not
let's go.
No! Not the
Okay, buddy. And
Actually-
he hits it.
Hang on. Okay. Yeah. We're going to the zoo, but stop over at that convenience store first.
Sure.
Good. Everything's going according to plan.
Well, actually, I don't think I'm really supposed to stop. You know, like you give me a destination.
Okay, fine. The destination is that gas station down the street. Go.
Okay, man, I gotcha. And he drives and he pulls up to the gas station. Here you go, man. If you look in, you hit your app again, you might be able to get me for another ride.
Oh, I'll do that there. Reserve him. But I'm going in there. I'm looking like to see if they have any like little pints of chocolate milk or anything like that. Nesquik.
Yeah.
Boom.
You find some Nesquik.
I I fill my arms full of Nesquik and I head to the counter. Slam down the credit card. I'm gonna take all of this as much chocolate milk as this credit card will buy me.
Okay. You get about 6 bottles. That was what the full shelf had.
Boom.
I'll get you for this.
And with my chocolate milk in tow, number one, I'm gonna chug one of those bad boys, and then I'm gonna get back in my Uber.
Your stomach feels a little bit better. It was starting to feel a little strange.
Mm-hmm. Must have been one of those other jackasses this guy, though. Got my fucking milk. Helps with the ulcers. Helps with the ulcers, Uber guy. Come on, let's go. City Zoo. Fast as you can. Go.
Okay. And the fun thing is nothing exciting will happen on the way to the zoo. So
fine.
we'll see if you keep control. You do not.
Okay.
So we lose control of this. Does that give a web point? Does that give a willpower as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
That starts the next round for someone to buy.
Me.
So Ryan bets 1.
I bet 2.
We got a 2.
I bet 3.
A 3.
I bet 4. Fuck it.
Anyone gonna beat that 4? Okay. So Susan, we click back in as he goes, "Hey buddy, we're here. We're at the zoo. Get out."
Right, all right, okay, get out the zoo, get out, right at the zoo, all right, are there any bars at the zoo?
No. Bye, and he just kind of starts to drive off.
Shit.
He's already been dinged for 3 more customers.
Well, is there anywhere nearby that could sell alcohol, possibly?
You're gonna go looking around?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, about a couple minutes later, you'd find a really shitty hole-in-the-wall kind of bar.
Quick question: what happened to the chocolate milk?
That's probably still in the back seat of that guy's car.
Damn it!
Ha!
It's
Get!
just hot sauce.
I don't think she wants chocolate milk cocktails, so...
I don't know.
That's pretty good. Sounds like a white Russian with chocolatey.
Yeah, I was about to
could.
say.
I could do that. It counts. I could use it for alcohol. I would take it.
Well, too late.
Oh, well, it's gone. All right.
So you find yourself at a little hole-in-the-wall bar. Seems to be mostly a bar, you know, like maybe 15, 20 stools. And then the entire wall around the outside of the bar is covered in little cheap slot machines.
Right.
And it's probably middle of the afternoon, so the place is pretty poppin'.
Okay. Well, I'm going to the bar. Go up to the bartender. Who's the bartender? Actually, it doesn't matter who the bartender is. Oi, mate. Yeah. I'm gonna want some. I'm gonna need a drink.
We got beer, and he looks around and goes, "Some cheap liquor, but I wouldn't trust it."
Does it have alcohol in it?
All of them do. Everything
All
we
right.
offer except our water does. But we
I'll,
have
I'll,
water with
I'll,
alcohol in it too if you want.
I'll take a beer.
Okay, do you want beer, beer, or beer?
Beer.
And he goes and he walks over to a bottle and just starts pouring you something. It's brown, it's foamy. It seems to be beer.
Yeah. Pay the man and drink it.
And right around the same time you're paying him, you notice that the credit card and your wallet doesn't seem to be there.
Does he still
And he's looking at you, kind of like, do you just want to start a tab?
Yeah. Start a tab. Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah. Start a tab and
You got a credit card?
it's gone. It's with the wallet, huh? So wait, why don't I have my wallet? Well, wallet's gone. Who cares? Yeah. I got credit cards. Right. It's right here. It was trying to look like I'm pulling something out of my pocket, and then I reach over the counter and try and kiss the guy.
Roll a d6. So you go to reach over and to kiss the guy, and you grab him by the scruff of his neck, and he pushes you back, and you go falling back, and your head hits the floor, and you lose consciousness.
Fuck.
So I would like to vie for control.
1.
Shit.
2.
No, we're gonna
3.
beat the 2. 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 again.
So we still have the first 3. No one's tried 3.5 yet, so we got that going too.
3.1.
I can't do that.
So the 3 wins with Josh,
Okay. Now,
and
this
it
little...
fades back in, and you're currently laying in a hospital bed in the
Damn it.
emergency room.
This
Shit.
is perfect. Emergency room hospital, eh? Okay. I'm gonna look around. Okay, John, just calm down. This is perfect. What they don't know is you're not locked in here with them. They're locked in here with you. First things first, though. We gotta get out of here. I'm gonna get all the fucking little cables like disconnected from me. The IV, that's out. Go. And I'm looking for the maternity ward.
So you go and you look for the placard directory, and you find yourself in some kind of county hospital, and it might take you a minute. You might be better off asking someone where to find it.
What if I just start running around as fast as I can looking for it? Would that
Do
work?
you get changed, or are you still wearing your hospital gown?
Hospital gown. Fuck it.
So at first no one would notice you, though after a few minutes you probably would get chased.
It's a good thing I have peak athletics as a skill. So I'll burn 1 will to increase my odds a little bit.
Don't roll a 1. There you
That's
go.
not a 1.
That's a success. So yeah, you easily outrun them. And as you're outrunning them, you turn the corner and you see on your left as you're just running full bore, which you'd think you'd have some trouble running in this place, but luckily you're wearing those feety kind of socks. You know, hospital socks where they got that grip on them.
Yeah,
And you're
the
just
good grip.
going. But then as you're running, you look to your left and you see a bunch of little babies in their cribs. And then you just keep running because you're being chased, and you turn the corner. What would you like to do?
I'm going back for those babies.
There are security guards between you and said babies.
I'm prepared to fight them with peak athletics if need be.
Okay, so give me a roll.
No!
Oh shit! Wait.
I'm
well,
so close.
Fuck. Wait, since it's
So
a
you-
skill,
you
it
go
still
back
fails.
around
Oh,
the
yeah,
corner.
Yeah, it still fails.
You turn back around the corner and you haunch down, and you go to tackle these security guards, and they just take you down.
Holy shit. Going to prison, boys.
They seem to have experience with people in the crazy house. So yeah, you're now on a 5150 hold for the next 3 days.
Fuck.
Hey, we can still do things here.
So who'd like to vie for control?
One!
I don't think anyone's gonna beat the one.
I'm still biding my time.
Yeah.
So the one wins. We cut back to about 2-3 weeks later.
Oh.
John went into the hospital for a little while. He got back on his medication. The voices seemed to quiet down for a while. He was starting to feel really good, and he thought, I don't need to take my medicine no more. He's back working at the bank. The manager's got a tighter eye on him. And Ryan, you fade back in, and deja vu. Weirdly enough, you're back in that bank with that same line of customers, with those same two tellers standing on either side of you.
Take my pants off.
We'll say it's not a very large crowd.
It's large enough. I take my pants off.
Oh, that's not what she said. It's large enough is doesn't qualify.
I take my pants off! Sam!
You jump up onto the desk and try to take your pants off.
I'm using 4 points to make it easier.
Oh, shit.
Roll a d6.
Fuck!
No.
My god.
How does this game work? I hate this game. Can't even get my first goal.
So yeah, you jump up onto the counter, and as you're jumping up, you try to take off your pants and trip and fall. John now has his third concussion in under a month.
Oh my god.
So deja vu is the next person vies for control.
One.
No one gonna beat the one.
Biding my time.
Nope.
I think we should also say there's a max of 10 willpower you can have.
That's
I'm
fair.
still under that.
Okay, I'm just letting you know, because I don't want anyone to just pull it up so they can try and go nuts on one turn.
Yeah.
Wait, like what I just did?
But you know what I mean, like trying to
Yeah.
bid up and win every roll that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you wake up and Josh, you're sitting on a what's the term? A stretcher?
Mm-hmm.
Not in the hospital this time, just
Damn it.
in the back of the, like, not in, but you know what I mean, right behind the ambulance where they're just doing the on-site exam.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking at you and they're going, well, you might have a mild concussion as they're flashing the light across your eyes. It stings a little.
I feel fine, really. It's okay. I don't suppose any of you gentlemen have milk on you, do you?
No, can't say we do.
Listen, guys. I appreciate the concern. I'm just gonna go. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Well,
I'm feeling fine. Feeling real fine.
If that's what you're gonna do, you just gotta sign here right here.
Yeah. I just put an X.
All right then. Now listen, just make sure you don't fall asleep for a couple hours. You know, if you do, make sure someone's there. They can wake you up every once in a while.
Gotcha. Thanks, pal.
And he just goes on, yeah, for a minute or two, and you walk away in the middle of his description.
So what's around me?
Same grocery store across the street.
Yes. Okay, finding the milk. Heading over to the grocery store, getting some chocolate milk.
You only have enough money on you to buy 1 gallon of chocolate milk.
1 gallon.
John doesn't seem to have found his wallet since the last time, so he doesn't have cards or anything. He just has a little bit of cash on him.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go buy a gallon of chocolate milk and chug that, or at least take a nice big swig.
No, please chug it.
Chug it. I don't know, man. That
Fucking
sounds
chug
great.
it.
What could go wrong?
Come on, bro.
So I'm in the grocery store, right? Any kids around? Babies, maybe? Preferably babies.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I
Who
thought
might
my
like chocolate
fucking
milk?
goals were fucked up.
Yes. There seem to be a few children around the grocery store.
Okay. I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna try and find like a kid sitting in like a stroller or something, or a kid in a stroller, or in sitting in one of the shopping carts while their parents like back is turned or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
You pass a perfectly good child just running up and down the cereal aisle going, I want this one, I want that one.
I'll try to do a magic trick to impress him.
Which one?
Let's see. Let's do some sort of like card trick. Or
No, I mean,
or
which
no, like a
child?
quarter behind the ear. What?
Which child? The one in the cart or the one running up and down the cereal aisle?
Oh, you know what? Let's do cereal aisle. Let's do cereal aisle, kid.
Okay, so there's this little blonde child, maybe 8, 9 years old, just full ADHD, running up and down the aisle, pointing at every single different kind of box, going, I want that one!
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like pull a quarter out from behind his ear. I'm gonna spend 1 will, so I just need to roll not a 1. Oh, what is happening?
Not a 1.
Mm.
1.
2.
A good one.
I bet 2.
3.
Yeah.
Heck it.
Oh, this is 3.
4.
Fine.
We fade to black as you go to touch a child.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I was gonna take my pants off in front of the child, so I mean.
And we fade back in with a mother screaming at you, Kyle. What are you trying to do to my kid?
Am I still holding the thing of chocolate milk?
Yeah, and it's like half drank.
I try and shove it in her mouth.
You what?
Shove the chocolate milk down her mouth.
Damn.
I try and shove the gallon into her mouth.
Interesting.
Okay.
What are our goals here?
Roll a d6. You succeed.
Alrighty.
Is shoving milk into people's mouths one of your skills?
What's your skill?
I'm not telling y'all to the end of the game. I turn around and make my way through that
Okay.
delicious hot sauce aisle.
What is going on? How are we not arrested yet?
Good
Give me
pull.
time.
We did.
Yeah,
I thought.
No, we're getting close though.
Okay, so do I find the hot sauce aisle?
Yes.
I start just grabbing balls of hot sauce and hiding them in my clothes, just trying to stuff as many into my pants, into my shirt, whatever. I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm just trying to shove them into places.
So you're wearing a button-down blue shirt with a really simple tie. It's a clip-on.
Perfect.
And you're wearing, your simple black Dickies, work pants. So you got a limited pocket space. And as you're getting about 3 or 4 bottles deep, you notice that to your right, police are walking in your direction.
Where is the cereal aisle?
You don't know?
I start running to try and find the cereal aisle.
Okay. You as you turn around the corner and you're headed towards the back of the store away from the police, you see the woman crying and talking to the manager, and standing next to her is her antsy child.
Alright, I stroll to the antsy child, pop off the top of one of those balls of hot sauce, and start pouring it into his mouth. And I'm gonna add 2 will to that.
Okay, roll a d6. That's a success, because I don't think opening a bottle should be its own roll.
Yes! Alright. And I
Damn it.
grab my other bottles, start drinking that myself.
Right around now is when you get tackled by the police before you get to start chugging one yourself.
No, I need that spicy elixir. Get off me.
The police are handcuffing you as the child is screaming in pain. And the mother is just, at this point, hasn't stopped crying, but is kind of just broken down and fallen over, confused as to what the hell is going on. Yeah, so you're going to be put into the back of the police car,
Okay.
where you will hold control up until you get to the police station.
While I'm in the back seat, can I try and wrestle out of my cuffs? Potentially using hot sauce.
That's going to be another d6 roll. You did not bank any willpower into that.
I sure didn't. Dang, I should have.
So, as you are in the back of as you are getting out of the police car at the police station, we fade to black. Who'd like to vie?
1,
2.
We got a 2.
3,
4.
5.
What the- Are you at 10?
Wait, what? How does this work?
You can only have 10 willpower at a time. I'm just asking arbitrarily.
Get
Fucking
back
6!
one each
I
6!
don't know how this works. So I give up. I've done
6!
And
6!
you get back 1 each turn, so whatever you pay, you lose.
And once you lose it, you lost it forever? I thought it comes back whenever we lose.
You get 1 back each
You get
turn.
1 back
So
every time it's time to take
at
control.
4
Yes.
out of 6, you're at 2, and then next turn you're at 3, and then you're back up to 4, 5, and you know.
I don't even know how much I have. I haven't been keeping track.
Oh my gosh. Well, I bet 6. Do you even know how many you have?
I didn't know you could go to 6. I thought 5 was the highest. What?
10 is the highest.
Okay, well, you're 6. Good luck.
Okay. Fine.
say
It's
Ryan
a-
has 4 total. I don't know.
Hell no. People have lost. Other people lose. I still get one back, right?
yeah.
Yes.
That's your
I'm
main
at
way of
Yeah,
getting
but
it
you're
back.
not paying attention.
I'm at 10, dude. Easy. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't think so.
I'm at 8.
I should have kept track, but fuck that.
Fuck it. That's his responsibility.
I'm at 10.
So yeah, you fade in, and you are as a flash of light just hits your eyes real hard. You get that little sparkly effect as you realize you're having your mugshot taken.
Okay. Okay. I let it happen. Whoever's taking a mugshot, I wink at him. You know.
Seems to be a younger police officer, female.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
She gives you a little bit of a giggle, but it seems to be more telling you to turn to the left and then turn to the right.
Yeah, I do so. I do like little, like funny poses to try and flirt with her.
Okay, roll
As
me
I'm
that
doing so.
d6. So as you're doing your little poses and that, she's like, "Okay, you've turned right, you turned left. Now back that ass up."
Oh yeah. I do that.
And yeah, she's
Once we're done, if we're done with the pictures, I'll go up to her and how about a little smooch for big old John here.
She giggles, but she's a little hesitant. I'm on the job.
Just a little peck, you know. It'll be quick.
Give me
Persuade
another
her.
d6. She giggles and will kiss you.
Yes. Good.
And right around this time, another officer walks into the room and goes, "Hey, what's going on?"
Look here, officer. I was just trying to compliment this young lady here on her good looks, and you as well, Mr. Handsome.
I think that's. Are you trying to seduce him as well?
Yes.
Give me another roll.
Our goals align.
And he goes, "Why, I have been working out lately."
Oh, right. I've noticed you got the big arms. I'm sure it's not the only thing that's big.
Are you Australian?
Or British. Or South African. It's hard to tell.
Let's go with Australia, sure.
No, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Australian.
Yeah, you successfully have seduced the two of them, and I honestly don't even know where to go from there with this.
Back to their place.
Just trying to make
they
out with both of
agree-
them in the middle of wherever the fuck we are. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
They will help you get out, but let's see if you keep control, because it's gonna take a couple minutes for this.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not the right one. It's supposed to be a D6.
Oh. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. So we go for the next person to prompt for control.
1. The advantage is saying 1 first.
I mean, it's not
and
wrong.
actually having points to bet.
Shh, I'm at 10.
You're not here at 5.
Fuck off, I'm at 10.
Okay.
Says who?
Hmm.
I see Josh is trying to use the cards, and I thought about that, and then I thought, man, it's way more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah,
True.
maybe.
I'm being transparent at least.
And I don't cheat. I'm a good boy.
I don't know what's going on, so that's my excuse.
You're having an orgy with 2 cops.
Hell yeah, that's one of my goals.
As long as you get to their place in the refrigerator, then that's
Full of
I'm
milk.
I mean, filled with hot sauce.
Milk, goddamn.
Hot sauce.
So the 2 police officers, one of them at least, is escorting you out of the building and giving you their phone number.
Wait, am I still in control?
No,
Okay.
I believe Palus's 1 was the winner, unless somebody else overbid him.
You want me
Oh.
just biding my time?
So it is Ryan.
What?
You're in control, right?
You have been escorted out of the police station and been given a phone number for one of the police officers.
That you just made out with.
Is it the female one or the male one?
You choose.
The male one. No. Did I get my second goal?
Not if somebody else completed it, no.
Fuck!
Get right.
You have to do it yourself.
Okay, well, I'm going to just, I guess, leave. Is there? Where am I?
In an alley behind the police station.
Okay. Is this like New York? Where am I? Is there
Nondescript City A.
Okay, nondescript city A. I'm gonna go the closest non-10-minute commute to the largest area of people I can find.
I mean, an airport would be good for that.
Okay.
Or a zoo.
Okay.
Or a daycare.
You know, whatever the fuck's around. I really don't care. A daycare. What the fuck?
I can't believe they built an airport in the zoo.
Oh god, I just realized what you meant by that, Sam. Saying that our goals have some very bad combinations.
Yes.
I,
Starting to connect.
I get it now. I get it. Let's pretend.
Especially when you start to realize certain people like you yourself have very nondescript goals that can be applied to many different things.
Do I? I don't know, man. Okay, so what am I doing? Am I at the thing I wanted to be at?
So you go around the corner and you find yourself a train station.
Okay. Well, you know what I want to do. How many points do I have left?
3, 4? I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
1?
No.
I think you had 10.
Yeah, there you go. I have 10.
But you bid 6.
Oh, night.
So how many can I spend at one time?
As many as you want that you
I'm
have.
spending 6 points to.
We'll say you
win
can
my
spend 4.
What?
We'll say you can spend 4.
This is.
So you have to
racism.
roll a higher or 2. There
I
you
hate
go. You
Wait, I did
run into the middle of the crowd and yell, "Everyone look at me!"
it?
And you pull down your pants.
Goal achieved. So what happens now?
Like 3 people turn their head and look at you and go, "Heh, seen better."
Him.
And a couple other people, like, you succeed in your first goal, we'll say.
Yay. So now what? I just try to get my second goal?
Or can do your first goal again somewhere else.
What's the point of this? Am I supposed to keep scoring how many goals I get?
Kinda.
I think at the end of the game,
It's based on points. So your first goal is your first obsession gets you 1 point. Your second obsession gets you like 2 or more, and we're not like this is.
Okay. I'm
We're
gonna find
this
a
is so.
man with his wife, or just like a couple.
Sure, you find a couple making out right by the tracks.
I go, hey.
They don't look at you. The guy just gives you the finger.
Damn.
You seem to be a little busy.
I'm gonna go to the girl and be like, oh my god, I know you.
Who are you?
You're that one girl who had
Gonorrhea.
on Facebook.
Excuse me?
She was Facebooking about her gonorrhea?
You posted about your
Gonorrhea.
on Facebook.
Excuse me, I don't know who you are. I don't even have a Facebook. Can you leave me and my boyfriend alone?
I'm gonna pull out my phone and go on Facebook and try to find her.
I don't even know if this is where you should roll. I think it is.
Okay, I'll roll. Am I doing my skills at this point?
I don't think so.
Well, I failed.
Yes, you did.
1.
I'll allow it.
Susan?
I'll allow it.
And Josh takes it for 1. So yeah, you fade out to black as a fist comes towards your face, and you wake up on the floor. Head
Of
hurts,
the
but
train
you
station.
hear the train pulling away.
Pulling away?
Yeah, that's the noise that wakes you up.
Okay. Do I get the impression that there's another train on its way?
On the other track, heading in the other direction.
Fantastic. Who's the one who punched me? Do I see that person?
No, he seemed to have gotten onto that train.
Damn it. All right, John. It ultimately doesn't matter. You're here. You have all the tools you need. First off, though, let's go find some small stationery. I'm gonna go find like a some sort of kiosk that has like pencils or pens, preferably pens.
You can find the security desk that seems to be mostly unattended.
Fantastic. I'm gonna try and sleight of hand a pen.
A pen or pin?
A pen, like a writing pen.
Okay, yes, you can do that. I'm not even going to make you roll. There's no one in the room.
Excellent. Okay, so I've got a pen. Okay, with that, let's head back out to the tracks.
Okay.
Do I see any parents with children?
1?
1. Okay. Okay. Quick note of clarification: is this on the side of the tracks with a train that's about to pull away?
For the one that's about to pull in and then leave, yes.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Would it be possible for me to, the way I'm understanding the situation, would I be able to like grab a kid and jump onto the train as it pulls away?
It hasn't pulled into the station yet.
Oh, okay, even better. I'm going to approach the parent with child. Hey, how's it going?
The parent will turn and look at you and not say a word. Look at you very confused.
You want to see a magic trick?
Chao nya. Ni chao noa. The two of them seem to be speaking Cantonese or something and have no idea what you're saying.
Do you want to see o magic tricko? Come on, what do you want?
And the little kid looks at you with a kind of excitement, like he might understand what you're saying. The mother
Okay,
looks a
kid.
little worried and is like, huh?
Okay, kid, watch. As I pull an orphan out of thin air, I'm gonna use peak athletics to try and shove one of those parents into the oncoming train. I'm burning 3 points to do it.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
No, hang on. What I no, I guess I would only need 2, right? Yes, I'll burn 2 and shove the fucking parent into the oncoming train.
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to keep your bids a secret. Oh, whatever. Yeah, you successfully push the mom down onto the tracks where a crowd of people quickly well, not a crowd, but a couple of people will notice and go to run to assist her. The kid is seemingly standing there.
Oh, I'm taking that kid.
Okay. I'm gonna say you should probably roll again to kidnap the child.
Okay.
It will be another peak athletics, though, would
yes.
apply for picking up and running away with said child.
Okay, let's see here. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll go ahead and burn my last one. So all I have to do is roll not a 1. Oh my god! I'm never getting this tasty child. Damn it!
So you go to pick up the child, and he seems to know karate or something as he goes and just kicks you in the nuts. No, you know what?
Racist stereotype kid.
We'll go with Bobby Hill, and he just yells, "That's not my purse!" And we fade to black.
I assume the parent didn't get killed by a train.
You don't know.
Damn it!
Shit.
So who'd like to vie for control this time?
I'll bid 1.
I'm good.
Brian,
Ryan,
What?
do you want a bid
you
for
have
control?
2 now.
No, I don't want.
Okay, so he wins.
Okay, where do we find ourselves now?
We lose.
Oh.
The game's over.
Honestly, we're starting to hit that dead end of, the police are gonna just start to show up soon and just take you off the street for the safety of the public.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm friends with them.
True.
Don't
yeah.
get arrested, otherwise Susan will farm the police station again.
You guys, you wake up and you are outside the train station, being dragged away by police, because I'm pretty sure after you push a mother into a track and then try and run away with a child, police are gonna be called.
I'm going to persuade them to let me go because it was merely self-defense. It was the defense of my home because I live in the train.
Best use of castle doctrine. Roll me a d6. I don't remember. Is that a success? Yeah, sure. Yes, it is.
See, it's all just a misunderstanding. Really, you should arrest that child. Throw him from a train.
The police will just look at each other and go, "It's not worth the paperwork. He's just another crazy homeless guy." And the other cop agrees and just tells you to get out of there.
But before you go, though, I got a question. Are there any events going on in the city right now? Like any
Get
rallies
outta
for the
here,
pres?
and he kinda
Are there any
starts to-
presidential rallies going on today? Did they answer me?
No, they ask you to leave.
Damn. All right. What stores or food stalls are?
You go outside and fuck it for fun's sake. There seems to be a flyer that on Fifth Avenue there will be a presidential parade at 10 a.m.
Oh, what time is it right now?
You look for a clock and it seems to be about 6:37 a.m.
I need to stock up on some hot sauce. I walk back to the grocery store.
Um, you find a convenience store.
That's better. Are we still broke?
Yes. You now look like a homeless person.
Okay, I go into the convenience store. I grab a single ball of hot sauce, hold it near and dear, rub my face on a little, and I try to persuade the clerk that I need this ball of hot sauce for. And I like to spend 2 points on this persuasion.
Okay, roll the d6 for no reason. You succeed.
Alright, I start making my way towards the side of the parade, and I guess I'm gonna have to wait.
Yeah, first we have to see if you can hold control until the parade kicks in. You do.
Good, it's a time for the parade.
The parade, it seems to start right about 10 o'clock. It's like parade in the sense of there's 4 black SUVs, the presidential limo, a couple more SUVs, led by police on motorcycles and followed by police on motorcycles.
Are there any police officers or Secret Service agents or anyone in uniform that's kind of like straggling at all, or kind of like separated from?
Yeah.
I try to lure him to an alley.
How?
I pull up my pant leg and I go, yoo-hoo! show off my
I think
leg.
that's a d6 roll, and hope you get a 6.
Let's see if it works. Damn.
Oh my god.
Get
Close.
wrecked.
So fucking close.
As you go, yoo-hoo, to the one cop who seems to be still working on his buttons for some reason,
Not paying attention.
you realize that someone's standing behind you, breathing heavily inside the alley. And you fade to black.
Better not touch my hot sauce.
So, anyone else like to vie for control?
1. Nobody? No one?
Okay.
I gotta gain my points back.
Perfect.
Yeah, Susan, you take control as the parade is now coming by. It's starting to, at least, the first couple of motorcycles, and you hear the loud siren as a large man behind you offers to sell you a car stereo.
Stereo. No. You got any liquor?
Nope, just stereos and vape pens.
Alright,
You
well,
know,
I
the
don't...
jewels, those kinds they just made illegal.
Well, no. I don't need any of those, but you won't make out.
Well, you know. Okay.
Okay. Don't have to roll anything, he just agreed.
He's just gonna go for it.
Damn it.
He's lonely.
Perfect. Perfect. We making out. Alright, yeah, well, you wanna go grab a drink?
Well, my place is close by.
Got anything to drink over there?
And he looks at you and goes, "No, not really. I'm 6 months sober."
Oh well, congratulations. But all right then. Well, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go find myself a drink.
But I thought we had a connection.
Oh no, we do. Well, I just need a drink, and I'll be back later. We'll have some more.
Man, I swear the homeless in this city are such teases.
Righto. We'll go off
Um,
to find anywhere that could have alcohol in stock nearby. Doesn't fucking matter.
Let's see if you find a bar. You do. No, you don't. That's right.
Fuck. It's the
You
parade.
lose control as you go to find it.
Shit. Damn it. I can't even. I can't even do my easy goal.
So I think we're up to the point now where people are vying for control again.
1.
Mm.
I'm good.
Ryan?
Trying to get my points back.
He's not
Okay.
Alright, where do we find ourselves?
The parade seems to be heading towards the tail end of it.
Alright, I'm gonna try and follow the parade. I'm gonna try and catch up. Let's see here. I'm gonna. I'm gonna try and persuade one of the cops to let me get the president's.
To let you get into the president's office.
To let me get the president's autograph,
Okay, roll me that d6.
and I'm gonna add 1 to.
Success. He goes, that's fine, but he's not really the most courteous of people, so you gotta do it real quick, right? Make
I've
sure
only
you tell him he's the greatest. He loves that.
Of course. I've got something for him. Don't you worry. The biggest compliment.
And I'm pretty sure you're about to win the game.
Uh-oh.
No.
Am I at the president yet?
It's not gonna be that long until you see him, so yeah.
How close am I to the?
The police officer brings you into the parade's at the end of it, and he's gotten to wherever he's doing his big publics. He's holding a rally to try and convince a group of people to vote for Republican 2020. And he goes, you get brought up, and as he's getting out of the car, he goes, Mr. President, we got a big fan here. He just thinks you're the absolute greatest, the greatest leader of all time. He was hoping to get an autograph from you. President goes, well, he knows I'm the greatest, so it's okay, maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Once I am in range, I'm gonna spend 2 points, pop the cap off my ball of hot sauce. I'm gonna yell, "Behold the elixir!" I'm gonna pour it in his mouth.
What is your goal?
That was his final goal because he just succeeded.
No. Damn it.
And I think at that point is when the game is over because
The hard goal was reached.
Does it end when someone hits the hard goal? Or does it end when everyone's out of
it's
willpower?
like
What is going on?
Okay, so it ends because no one else is going to be able to reach their goal after that because you get taken into police custody and go into a black hole for a while. Like, John is now under very deep arrest.
I don't suppose When we're sitting in Guantanamo Bay, they serve milk there.
And we all know they've got children in there too, so...
Yeah,
I
they're
think
They
male
don't
guards.
send you to
I
any
mean, I could be
detention
my guard.
ICE facilities. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I mean, I said we could find a way to keep going if we wanted to.
I'm never gonna drink any alcohol.
I'm having a very hard time running this because I can't keep like. I don't even know how to like. It's weird.
I have a feeling Kyle's just ran away with the game anyway, point-wise anyway.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
bombed me out. I'm at 0 now.
No, but like the way you win is by the level 3 one counts for more than either of the two of the others. So point wise, at the end, you would be the winner.
I mean, that just gives me 3 for the one instance of that, right?
It's weird. It doesn't say. It says the harder
Yeah.
obsessions count more than the easier ones. So it would be more like 1, 3, 5 type of thing. I'd imagine it's very loose. It's not very specific.
Gotcha. I was reading that last paragraph on that that handout we got. It's like multiply the number of times you fulfilled your obsession by your obsession's rank 1, 2, or 3.
There's a couple different versions. of the rules.
Gotcha.
I'm looking at the one from the other website that Josh was looking at earlier.
I usually do it that way, Sam, where you're doing the 1, 3, 5 sort of thing.
Yeah, just because it seems to the way they list it makes a little more sense. Because then the larger ones are worth more than the smaller ones combined.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I was really afraid that we were gonna end up at some weird orgy at the zoo or something kind of moment.
This is the point where you start telling everyone what our obsessions and skills.
Yeah, let's each describe your guys' characters.
I'll go and start with mine since I ended it. So personality was I just put spicy and salt. And my obsession 1 was drink an entire bowl of hot sauce. Obsession 2 was force someone else to drink an entire bowl of hot sauce. And obsession 3 was force the President of the United States of America to drink an entire bowl.
Damn it.
And my 2 skills were persuasion and forcing objects into people's mouths and or.
That's great.
Damn. Way better than mine.
What were yours, Ryan?
That's a very specialized character.
This is very specialized, but it worked out.
Mine was I'm really flamboyant.
Mm-hmm.
My easy goal was I wanted to take my pants off in a large crowd. My medium goal was I wanted to make a straight dude get a boner. And in my hard was I wanted to create a public orgy. And then my skills were hand jobs and sweet talking.
Nice.
I was just I'm a horny drunk. My easy goal was to always be drinking something and or have drinks. Alcohol doesn't matter. I couldn't fucking accomplish it. Second goal was make out with people. Doesn't matter. Third goal, I didn't really know what to put, but I said somehow take over a bar. As manager, CEO, doesn't fucking matter what it is. I didn't know.
Okay.
Awesome.
Mine was I just wrote survivalist. Easy goal, drink milk. Medium goal is steal a baby, any baby. And the hard goal is kill a large animal without a firearm. My skills were peak athletics and sleight of hand magic.
Those are good.
I really want to meet the character who has those 2 skills in real life. You know, the guy who is the survivalist who's really obsessed with close-up magic. Like he practices on the squirrels out in the forest, keep his skills fresh.
Now, when the president was... Go ahead.
When you're sitting in your in your like apocalypse bunker, you gotta find something to kill the time. Close up, man.
What we needed was for the president to hold a rally at an open bar.
I was hoping that like we'd get to Trump, and I was gonna ask, is Baron with him? Can I steal him?
Fucking A.
Yeah,
I almost got both my medium and my hard within one motion. Could have killed a parent and stolen their kid. I was so close.
So close. It definitely made for interesting turn of events.
it's a very weird game to run depending on how it goes, especially because I was making mistakes. I forgot that bidding is supposed to be secret because it actually makes a difference. Then, there's not just one person going one. Everyone can bid at least one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you break ties by rolling for power.
I think we did a pretty good job. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that worked.
Oh yeah, no, I was just,
Yeah.
That's the one thing I realized as we got halfway through it. I'm looking through it again, going, "Oh, that's right. That makes way more sense than I totally remembered that. That's how I did it last time."
It's fine.
If I could have just gotten to that zoo.
So close.
Wait, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Josh, what was your power? What was your
My
stuff?
powers were close up or were sleight of hand magic and peak athletics.
Mm-hmm.
And my
And your
goals. Let's see, fuck, I just deleted it. My goals were drink milk. That was my easy one. My medium one was steal a child or steal a baby, any baby, or and my hard goal was kill a large animal without a firearm.
I don't think you would have succeeded on your second goal because you specifically said baby and not child.
Yeah, good point. But
Yeah.
if I could have gotten to that zoo, I was gonna start stealing baby animals after killing their parents.
That would count.
You know you should have also thought about farm.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah,
Farms.
should have. Yeah,
Good number of large animals, babies, children,
and milk.
less security.
Yeah. But we got in that hospital, and I just thought maternity ward. I could shop for babies.
Except
And
for
we
the whole
still had
part
our-
that's really hard to take a baby from maternity ward.
We still had our hot sauce. We didn't fed all those babies hot sauce.
Fuck your hot sauce.
Like your milk.
I can't believe 3 of us had drinking. Had some sort of drinking. Goal.
And the worst part is if you mixed all 3 together in one stomach, the results would have been even more interesting.
That's how we get the secret ending.
I didn't get to drink anything unless I did drink that beer that I didn't get to pay for.
Yeah, the
I probably
secret ending
didn't.
to this is cirrhosis of the liver. John has subsided on a diet purely of hot sauce, milk, and alcohol for so long that his body can no longer function.
This boy has to take his pants off all the time because he just shits it every day.
Yeah, he's got no bowel control whatsoever at this point. It just kind of comes out.
Let's.
It's okay, we're friends with the cops, guys. We could call them anytime.
I started to realize, oh my god, you're just gonna sit here. If we just stay in this police station, you're gonna end up sleeping with the entire station.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
another one. Was the police orgy would have been an interesting.
If I kept succeeding on
Commissioner
all my
walks in.
seduction rolls.
The commissioner walks in. What's going on in here? Hey, commish, come here.
You got any hot sauce?
Well, yeah, I had seduction and command puppies because I thought that somehow puppies would help me to seduce people. But then, I don't know.
I did. When I tried to take over France, I did the ability to hypnotize people. Was one of my skills, and the other was miming.
Mining, like Bitcoin
No,
mining.
miming, like
Oh, miming.
black and white face, no
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Pantomime.
Yeah, pantomime. Surprisingly, that didn't come in handy as often as I was hoping it would.
I think that's a discovery every mime has to wrestle with at some point in their life.
What did I do miming? I don't
You're
know.
38, you're washed up, your parents don't love you, and you're a fucking mime.
So realize that you live in a society. Bottom tax.
We live in a
We
society.
live in a society.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, my ribs. Fuck.
So yeah, everyone
Yeah.
is John.
Yeah,
That was fun.
thanks, Sam. That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. Let's run it.
And I don't think we have enough time to play all out of bubblegum.
Not really, especially since I would have to look at the rules again. Where is my all out of bubblegum? Do I have one?
Seeing how it kind of went, though, I could understand how doing it in a D&D setting would make it a little more confusing if you're not used to all the locations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not even just used to the locations. It's just the things that, you know what I mean, like society and the rules and all that. So much drastically different in a D&D setting.
Like, probably most of the things we were trying to do would have been probably normal
To a degree?
to a degree. Yes. And probably easier to accomplish.
True.
Depending on if John is
True.
magical or not. Like blowing shit up.
Not very. He does not have any such talents, but he can do so with pyrotechnics.
He's got some magic, right?
Nothing in that sense, because he's the
No evocation.
got the bard spell list.
I mean,
Instead of
Agree with it.
illusion and enchantment. Because that's basically all bard spells are anyway.
we could work with it. Yeah, it would be tricky though. Still, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I haven't
Send
played
me-
many like rules light games like that.
I'm still waiting to find out where a concert I'm going to this weekend is.
Ooh.
I found this cool thing online called So Far Sounds, which is a thing that they do local concerts all around the country in little venues, either like houses, restaurants, all kinds of little different places. You bring your own booze, and you sign up to attend, and they're like 3 different bands that play for a set, and then it's just small little micro concerts. And they do them
Sounds
everywhere,
fun.
so yeah. They're only like $16 a ticket, which ain't bad either.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not bad.
shit, yeah, no, that's not.